Hello and welcome to a special Your Partnerships Meet. I'm here with the wonderful Rachel, award winning from Clear, I must add. And am I going to get it right? Lena. Is that right? Did I get it right?
Helena.
Helena. You knew I
You
knew I
did
would do it. You
practice,
knew
yeah.
I'd do it. I did practice. She's laughing right now
Yeah,
because
she will
H as she
be.
makes me call her. Yeah. So it's a sponsor for the award. Sorry about that. The
Yes.
Wellbeing Award. So Clear the Wellbeing Award, sponsored by Helena. She's just rebranded as well. So she's now Helena Victoria. So
Yes.
yeah. So very proud sponsor of this. So just a little bit. How did it feel to win on the night? This sort of
Uh,
stuff and everything.
do you know when you receive that sort of recognition against high caliber businesses and organizations and people,
Well,
it's
we
it's
all win because of what you all do, to be fair.
this
But
is it. So to have that recognition it's just it's the icing on the cake, isn't it?
mm, mm. And you probably already know this, but our entire process is done by we have an actual college that picks through the
Yeah,
applications, and it's completely anonymous. They have nothing
that's
to do with
good.
the network anyway,
Yeah,
so it's always. I need to find a way where even I don't know, but I
yeah,
want always want to review it. Just to I need to, there's a couple times I've challenged them, say
okay,
what how did you come to that
yeah,
conclusion,
yeah.
and so anyway, I've never changed it. Don't get me
No,
wrong,
no,
but
it's
at
good.
least I want to understand it. But I want to work out a way where even I can sit there on the night and be shocked
Wow,
and
yeah,
surprised as
yeah,
well. But
yeah.
anyway, we'll work on that. But yeah, so tell anybody watching, tell us more about Clear, where you are, the journey you're on, these type of
Yeah,
things.
so Clear is a Cornish charity based in Truro,
Yep,
but we work. We support people from Cornwall, but our prevention and training sort of work is this was not far
nationwide,
afield.
isn't it?
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, whoever needs it. So, but Clear actually is a charity that supports children, young people, and adults to
Mm,
flourish after trauma. So people that have experienced abuse, sexual abuse, sexual violent crime. Um, with the only BACP accredited charity in Cornwall and Devon actually.
okay.
And yeah, it's great. I've been with the charity myself now for 16 months, and we're counselling and therapy charity, so any penny spent with us, all surplus income goes back to fund that.
Yes.
And my role as the business development manager with the charity is to raise their profile, and look at how else we can support. So, coming from a business background and business ownership myself, for me, the people you employ are your most valuable
No,
asset. And
100%.
yeah, and it's been so great to sort of have my sort of 30 years experience in business and match that with an exceptional charity such as Clear to create training and development programs which are really person center focused.
Isn't it amazing though? Because obviously I was military and then some other things as
Yeah.
well. But because I'm just ancient now, I've done everything. But isn't it's so refreshing to take those skills and use it in something that's not about really about profit and loss and
Exactly.
just
Yeah, yeah. It's
well it
lovely. Yeah, I've always been sort of very clear. For me, it's about not what keeps you
I
awake at
see
night,
what you
but
did there,
what.
very clear to you. I
Oh,
see what you did.
that just happens. But yeah, it's not about what keeps you awake at night, what helps you sleep at night.
True.
And sort of at my sort of age and my lived experience now, I'm just thoroughly enjoying being able to give back by doing a great job with the charity.
Absolutely, I agree with 110%.
Yeah,
I've my little LinkedIn profile says waking up every day just looking who I can help,
yeah,
and
yeah,
it's
yeah.
great. It's a
And
great
when we look
great
at
place
what
to be in life,
exactly
isn't it?
when we look at well-being,
Mm,
that's it, isn't it? It's what gets you up in the morning.
yep.
What makes you feel great and to feel that I've done the best I can do today.
And so I know that. I know you're doing the training, and
Yes.
obviously you're there for the purpose you're there for as well. And you've also we were talking earlier about the awareness you're doing for safe places and everything as well.
Yes,
So,
yeah. So safe spaces have been around for a while,
mm,
and a safe space is whatever your safe space is.
yeah,
But when you actually put it into context of who you're working with, who you're mixing with, there's different varieties of safe spaces. So, for example, the police do Operation Portum, which is focusing on the retail sector.
yep,
Um, there's a women's centre, Pride, they're all doing different types of safe
mm,
spaces. My sort of element and how we developed our safe space was again, my background in business was in childcare. And again, focusing on the people we support, I wanted them to come to work each day and feel this was a safe space. So whatever was happening in life, you can come to work and we're here to support you.
Mm.
That sort of evolved having joined Clear. So last year we worked with New Look, and they were experiencing a lot of peer on peer abuse with their clientele that was sort of, the younger sort of children,
Yes.
sort of up sort of 9 to 15-year-olds really.
Mm.
So we trained their team on safeguarding, bystander intervention training, and how to set up and manage a safe space.
Mm.
They called theirs the sister campaign. So it's any young person that felt vulnerable within the town could come into the shop and ask if their sister was working today. So they could do it discreetly.
Yes.
And the member staff would say, of course, she's just off the shop floor, come with me.
Yeah.
But when you put yourself in that platform, any disclosure could be made. So we made sure that they were trained to basically deal with that situation safely, both for the victim and themselves.
Yes.
And have like that wider support of what the next steps would be. So that's how I then moved across to work with Nuki Bid.
Mm.
And we had quite a sort of strategic plan of having the first ever UK whole town approach to safe spaces. And this was very much looking at, not saying that Nuki is an unsafer town compared to any town in the country.
But
You've only got your TV on nowadays and you can see what challenges are out there.
Mm.
So what we want to do is to say that, we're proactive as Nuki, and we are looking at all areas of keeping people safe. So this could be, prevention of violence against women and girls. So the nighttime economy, if a girl felt she was being followed,
Yep.
she could find a safe space. If a young person felt they were being coerced into criminal behaviour or felt they were a threat themselves at violent crime, again, they can find a safe space. It could be any reason that you're feeling vulnerable
Yes.
in the moment. So to do that, we looked at predominantly the nighttime economy, but also looking at how would 24 hours support look like. So we've got now hotels that can give 24-hour support. We've got businesses, we've got bars, clubs, we've got solicitors. So at the moment we've got 19 businesses, and we are delivering, as from May, the first whole town safe space approach.
Amazing.
And you simply means you can go into anywhere where you see the safe space logo, explain the situation, and you'll get the right help. But it was as much as important to support the actual organisation themselves and give them the right training that they needed to do it safely.
Excellent. And if you're a business listening to this, you'd like to get involved, find all this information on the website.
You can. It's all on our
Yep.
website under Nuki Safe Spaces. We are at the moment funded by Boardmasters.
Oh,
So
amazing.
there's
Yep.
no cost to the business to receive the training.
So that means you're getting me tickets to see Stormzy. Is that
They
right?
didn't offer us tickets, not yet.
I just keep floating that out there. I was talking with Cornwall Pride earlier.
Yeah.
And same thing. They're doing stuff for Boardmaster.
Yes.
I couldn't get tickets from him either.
No.
But that's all right. I'm too old to be out there anyway.
I was gonna say-
I just love Stormzy.
Yeah.
But no,
Yeah.
it's amazing work that Claire's doing. We're
Yeah.
very very proud to have you in the network to begin
Oh,
with, and
your
very
husband,
proud of
great,
you to
thank
win
you.
as well, because it's just recognition of all that you do.
Yes.
Speaking of the award
Yes.
itself, I must do a shout out to More Creative, because everybody's just going on about how much they love the
It's
look and feel of the
fantastic.
award.
Yeah,
So,
very natural looking award. Yeah, really good.
And it's all sustainable as well.
I know. We
So,
noticed that. Do you know that was
yeah.
discussed on the night?
Yes,
it was. Yeah,
What?
it
In the middle of all
was.
those drinks is sustainability.
where it is.
Wow.
Yeah, it's
We know
high
how to
up on
party, don't we?
priority,
Yeah. Excellent.
Yeah.
But we've been Rachel and I've been talking, we're looking at some more ways we can help support Clear in the future as well, because it's just so important what you're doing. So really proud to
Thank you.
look at doing that as well.
Mm.
And also they was one of our ambassadors and
Absolutely,
runs a monthly
yes.
meeting
Yes,
for us. And
yeah.
you know what, I sadly, because I'm here, there, and everywhere all the time, I went just last month for the first time to that meeting.
Yeah.
And I didn't realize the shop you're in. That's the shop that I used to take my youngest into. They'd go in and get their comics. And
This is
everything, 'cause
it.
used
The
to be
comic
a-
shop. Yeah, and the gallery before that. Yes.
That's it.
Yeah.
It felt strange. I was
I
looking
bet.
for.
Yeah. I hope you like the design of it.
Yeah, no,
Yes,
it's fantastic. And you've that pop up space you have in the back.
This is yeah.
I think we can do a lot with that as
Yeah,
well.
so having the shop at 8 Cathedral Lane, it's the feedback's been amazing. We opened in October,
Mm.
and it was really for income generation for the charity. but the space just gave us that sort of opportunity to deliver training, hold
Yeah,
events there, networks, and an additional accessible therapy space at the back. So it's, it's been great, and it's the feedback's been so positive,
good,
really good.
good.
Yes,
Well, thank you once again. Congratulations once again
thank
as
you.
well. And we look forward to seeing more great things coming out of Clear in the future.
Thanks, Bob. Appreciate it.
Thank you. Oh, we want to say thank you to Corker Media for having us out here today as well. I realized the first time, not the first time you've been with the infamous Shane
Yes,
Solomon,
absolutely.
as far as
Yes.
camera and all that
Yeah,
stuff, but first time out to Corker Media here at its location. What do you think?
I love it.
Yeah, it's
Yeah,
beautiful out here,
yes,
isn't it?
yeah.
Yeah.
It's definitely a big change from Roach.
And from anybody that's never been on set before, can you explain how easy and relaxed it
Oh,
is?
so yeah, it's just like having a coffee and a chat with
It
you,
is.
Brock, as
It is
always. Yeah.
fantastic. So thank you once again, and we'll see you again soon.
Thank you, Brock.
Cheers.
Cheers.